Hey you guys, thanks so much for clicking on my channel with All Smiles Over Here. I am Will Sanchez, like asking a question. Will Sanchez help you keep your smile for today? And hopefully the answer is yes, you guys. I'm gonna try not to keep it on, but y'all think it's good. I'm gonna keep on talking. The golden nugget is love rises above unfaithfulness. Love rises above unfaithfulness. What do I mean by this? I actually got up this morning and was thinking about how my life was growing up and before I got married, okay? I dated a few people, not many, but it seemed like everybody I dated just about, if I could say the word, cheated, if I could say that. And I used to ask myself, was it something that I did, or was it something I didn't do enough of? And then I finally came into the flourishing of my mental thinking to know, which happened years later, okay, that I wasn't the issue. And the thing is that I've learned that if someone is being unfaithful to you, whether it's a friend, a family member, when I say unfaithful, that means committed. If they say they're gonna be committed to you, then they should be ride or die committed, right? Well, normally if you're not faithful to the main source, Almighty or what have you, then it's gonna be hard for that person to be faithful to you. And sometimes we put expectations on people that they haven't put expectations on themselves to be with God, if that makes any sense at all. So I want to talk to you single ladies and some of you married ladies, because I know some people who are married and their spouses cheated on them or were unfaithful. Either the wife was unfaithful or the husband was unfaithful, and love did rise above that. Some of them, whoever cheated or whatever, came out with the truth and was just honest. Hey, this is what happened, and love rose above that. Forgiveness happened. They start rebuilding, and now you wouldn't even, if they didn't tell you, you wouldn't know. Okay. Also, there's some single people who experienced that, and love rose above it. Sometimes it didn't happen where they stayed with the individual, but God allowed somebody else to come in the other person's stead, place, so that they can receive the love that He has promised them. So I'm here to encourage you guys. Love will always rise above unfaithfulness. And if somebody is being unfaithful to you, or if you are the person that's being unfaithful, think about that thing. Get connected and aligned so that you can be faithful to God or the Almighty, or whatever you call the universe, so you can be faithful to that main source, which will allow you to be faithful to who you're supposed to be faithful to. And when you do that, you'll see that your world will open up. You'll see that things will, you'll see that blessings galore will come your way. You understand what I'm saying? And some of you guys who have been cheating or have been unfaithful per se, you know, you think if you tell the person that this is what has happened, then the roof is going to blow off. Sometimes it doesn't happen that way. If you really have a true heart to do the right thing, if you really have a true heart to do the right thing and to be faithful to who you know you should be faithful to, whether it's that friend or whoever, then God would line it up so that that person will be able to receive and forgive, and you guys can carry on. Now, if you get to the place where you just so in your pride and so afraid and fearful that you can't go that route, then God will allow things to just go, them to find love another way. Because I'm telling you, love rises above unfaithfulness. It does. Love always rises above unfaithfulness. And those of you who you know that have been unfaithful to you, and if you're being unfaithful now, listen, you know what the other person is feeling. So I'm here to talk to those who are being unfaithful and those who are, quote unquote, the victims or the sideline victims of people being unfaithful to them. Because I'm telling you, love does rise above unfaithfulness. You're looking at it. I told you, just about everybody today, I was like, you know what? I didn't do anything. What did I do? What did I do? I don't understand. I don't understand. I thought I was a good girlfriend. I don't know. And God saw my heart and knew my heart. Not saying that those people were bad people. It's just that obviously they either weren't the one for me, and if they were the one for me, they weren't aligned and connected enough to see it. Therefore, God said, okay, you ain't playing right. You ain't getting the hint. You don't see that I just placed this jewel in front of you and you still want to play. So love will rise above what you're doing. So you guys keep that in mind. And listen, the best way to keep faithfulness in your life, whether it's through a friend, a family member, a spouse, a girlfriend, or is to be aligned and connected with Almighty. Because when you're faithful to the main source, come on now, when you're faithful and connected and aligned to the main source, there's no way you're going to have the mental capacity or the heart capacity to want to where you're going to act on being unfaithful. You understand what I'm saying? So those of you, if you're in the act right now being unfaithful for whatever it is, get back aligned and connected and do the right thing. And those of you who have had to endure being cheated on or the other person is being unfaithful, you need to gather your strength. You need to gather your strength and know that love does rise above. Don't go into paranoia. Don't start thinking about all that crazy stuff. I'm just here to help you guys, because love does rise above that. You get it? Love rises above being unfaithful. You get it? So don't feel like you got the short end of the stick, because I'm telling you, God always have a plan. Things always work out for your good. And yes, maybe if it's painful or whatever right now, trust me, it's just like labor. Y'all know I mentioned that when a young lady is in labor pains and she's about to birth that baby, yes, it's painful. It's painful. But what is birthed out of that pain? It's the most beautiful thing that you could ever get. It's a love that you have never experienced before. That's why I tell you, love rises above being unfaithfulness. Love rises above pain. So you guys, be encouraged, stay encouraged, and know that if you stay aligned and connected with God, then there's absolutely no way that you'll get off track and be unfaithful, okay? You'll always keep in mind, oh, I shouldn't do this. Oh, I need to cut this off. Oh, I need to do right. Okay? Y'all keep that in mind. I'm not going to keep y'all long. It's Sunday. I just thought I don't know I don't know who this is for, but I'm telling you that you need to make sure and understand that love does rise above it. And those of you, like I said, if you're married and this is going on in your life right now, either if you're the one who's actually being unfaithful, get back in line and connected. Talk to your spouse. Tell them everything they I don't know if they can handle everything, but tell them. You'll be surprised, especially men with women. No, 9 times out of 10, if if a man is unfaithful to a female, the female just wants you to tell the truth. That's it. If you could just come out and just say, I did this, I know it was wrong, forgive me, I know it's going to take some time, the female will receive you back, because that's our gift, to be nurturing. But sometimes men, you get so scared. I'm trying to help some of y'all men out. You get so scared that the woman's just going to rip your head off and that it's going to be over and you're going to lose what you know what you're supposed to have. But you need to be brave and just talk to them and tell them. Pray about that thing first. Pray about the thing. Ask God when is a good timing to approach. When is a good timing to approach, okay? But I'm trying to help some of you guys out. And some of you women, you need to do the same thing. Sometimes guys are more soft at heart if you just come out and tell the truth. Okay? But you have to be led by God. I'm not telling you to go do it right now, this second, okay? You have to be led by Almighty. When is the perfect time to do so? That's if you want things to work out, okay? All right, I'm not going to keep y'all much longer, y'all. I'm already 8 minutes out. I did not intend for this to be that long, but I got to thinking about my experiences of how blessed I am now to be married with my husband. And I was thinking, before y'all, I was thinking, am I ever what is my husband gonna come and find me or what? Because God, I'm trying to be lined and connected. I want to do what you asked me to do, what is right, which means sustain, okay? And finally, God allowed me to have my husband to come find me, and everything worked out. So I want to tell you guys that love does rise above unfaithfulness, okay? Just make sure you stay aligned and connected. Everything's going to be okay. Everything's going to line up just the way it's supposed to. And listen, God always, I don't necessarily like to say God always right the wrong, because whatever happens in your life, it was supposed to. I told you God doesn't allow anything to happen in your life without his permission. So if it happened, that means it was a place that he wanted to get you for growth, okay? Because you don't know what your next step is. This is blessing you for greater. My husband and I like to say bless up. This is blessing you up, okay? All right, so you guys, if you take a little bit of what I'm telling you, I know this was kind of heavy, but if you take just a little bit of what I'm telling you and apply to your life to the best of your ability, you won't ever have to mask a smile. Why? Because your smiles will always be genuine. You guys take care, be blessed, stay encouraged, and know that love rises above unfaithfulness. You guys be great. I'll talk to you guys soon. Talk to you soon. You know what's coming next. Ciao.